And you've accomplished so much at a very young age. And obviously, surrounded by you is going to be a lot of adults and people, men, white men, whoever it is. How did you always get a seat at the table and made sure your voice was heard as a young female?
I don't think I always got a seat at the table. I think from the very beginning, going back to what I was saying, I think a lot of it is about doing your research. Like as a young person getting into it, people would be like, I think would very much doubt like my knowledge about things. And so I would stay up at night reading into the history, right? And doing my homework so that when they, would ask me things, trying to kind of show how inexperienced I was, right? They would say like, like are you aware of these things, or like in my experience, or like what something you'll learn down the line. Like I would want to show them that regardless of my age or past, I did have a lot to learn and I was excited to learn from others, but at the same time, like I showed up from a place of knowing my shit and like I did my homework, and that was something that I think was really, really important from the very, very beginning. I think similarly, like it's about taking up physical space, like not being afraid to like step forward. When I would, be in these kind of crowded boardrooms, even like still today, I'll stand up. And a lot of it is because like, I think that especially when someone is physically bigger than you, physically older than you, and like that already kind of in our patriarchal world signifies like more credibility, like I'll stand up and try to take up space. But I think at the same time, I'm unlearning a lot of these habits that I've had to like take on from like a patriarchal standpoint, right? Like I learned that I needed to speak over others, right? Like if I'm in a room with like a crotchety old white man who like does not want to hear from me, I have to talk louder, right? And I think especially as an Asian woman, when you think about the stereotypes around Asian women being like quiet and submissive, for me, I think at the same time it was like showing up and like speaking loudly. So like I actually like my voice is lost right now. I lose my voice by the end of every week, and it's something that is like not good, that I'm like really trying to like get over.
No, whenever I can probably predict why you lose your voice. You do so many Instagram lives, sis. I see you be talking all the time, and I love it. 100%, I love it. But I'm not shocked you lost your voice.
No, but like I've like always done it. It's like it's not even from that. It's also from like phone calls. Like I'm on Zoom calls all day, and like but even when I'm in person, like I'll also be speaking really loudly, and my friends really joke about it because I'm like I scream on the phone, like, and there's no need.
That's exact. My mom gets mad at me when I do that. Every time I talk to my friends, she's like, "Who are you screaming at? Why? Like, why are you mad?" And I'm like, "It's my voice. The apple doesn't fall from the tree." My mom has a loud voice, and she judges me on it. I'm like, "Wow, thanks, mom."